Hello there everyone, we got a heat of 10 today. We got some extra dudes. Extra dudes hit a little harder. What else? I believe the bottom 3 of my prophecy tree stuff is not going to work. What that means is I think I lose the chance to re-roll stuff. More boons won't be showing, and there's one other thing. This is Chaos, we're giving them Ambrosia, we're moving along pretty far. It's been a while since I did a Haze video, but I have been playing occasionally, so I'm kind of further along than you may remember, but we're trying a full 10 heat run here.
I just think the act of giving isn't quite the same as an exchange.
I see. So then the action is...
Alright, just want to see, I have one more Ambrosia to give. Let's see what Dark Pact challenge we can do. Cast, dash strike. Oh man, I don't want the rewards hidden, and boons being better are actually pretty powerful, to say the least. Obviously boons help you finish the game, and the better I can make those, yeah. I think I still got to show off the shield as well as the bow. I'm not a huge fan of the bow. I personally feel, doesn't mean I'm correct, it feels like one of the weakest items in the game. What really bothers me is it's just the wind up. It just feels like it's great for single target people, absolutely, but like when you have to kill a whole bunch of people like this, it's special, fires a whole bunch of like smaller bolts, but I don't feel like they do enough damage. I know I need to check out the upgraded forms of the bow to make sure like there's ones I'm not missing out really good. But as of right now, the other 5 weapons feel much more feasible than the bow does at this moment. So that's why I'm usually using the sword. I am getting away from the fist. The fists are absolutely my go-to. Sword's probably my second go-to. Spear or the gun one actually are probably tied for 4th. It's really tough to say. I really like 4 weapons actually. I really do. The spear's probably 4th. I usually typically go, I think it's called Exogryph or something. Typically go for that as my 4th option most scenarios. So, no, sorry, 3rd, and then the spear. The spear is really good if you find the weapon upgrades for it, but it feels kind of lackluster if you don't. The spear can get ridiculous. I mean, with the right boons and the right weapon upgrades, the spear shreds everything, to be honest. So, yeah, we'll do special. So, definitely cannot say that the... Oh, screw this boss. Also, I don't think we've seen Skelly yet. I can summon Skelly, and what he does is he distracts. So, while this thing is trying to target Skelly, I'm going to be, wow, failing. Because this boss teleports around a lot, and when it's at Skelly, it's a little easier to lock down. But as you can see, once it loses its armor, that's when it really starts to slow down. You can finish it, typically. Or not. Oh my gosh. Stop doing this. Ah. There we go. There we go. Alright. It's still a lot better with Skelly, because can you imagine the whole time it popping around shooting at me? Oh, perfect. There we go. That's going to be crucial to finish.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, we'll have to see if this is the run. Sometimes you get the boons, other times you get about half. Typically, once you enter... what's it called? Elysium? I forget what the place is right now. But typically, once you get about halfway through the 2nd place, and definitely by the start of the 3rd place, you kind of know whether or not your run is sunk. There's a lot of things... There's a lot of groundwork to do down here in Tartarus, but it's not always game syncing. Like, you can exit Tartarus without a lot of HP and stuff and be okay, and even losing, like, death defiances, which I use. I don't like the, I forget what the other one's called. I just did it to get 1 achievement. But you get 1 death per room, which sounds really nice, but honestly, it's very difficult to finish Hades, depending on the weapon set you go in with. I found out that obviously the ranged weapons are a little better with Hades because he's got that massive like spear strafe, and it's just really hard to escape that with the melee weapons. So I found that melee weapons weren't, maybe at least for me, maybe the best for Hades with 1 life, because often I like to just fight Hades. Oh, that's right. This is a timed event. I was going to say, man, I've killed a lot of people. There we go. So, also, melee weapons can be a lot better with Hades if you have to deflect like I do, but when you have 0 deflection, 1 life, and you gotta fight Hades, oh man, that's some rough crap to say the least, so I don't usually want to do that. Because that is friggin' hard. Alrighty. Nectar, upgrade Heartbreak. Normally I would secret shop, but I need to see this dude. I'm trying to expand his story as well, so let's talk to him.
Am I asking what you did to warrant this particular arrangement?
Well, it's a bit of a long story, Prince. My time had come, though I just wasn't ready, you might say.
Thanatos.
That's smart of Thanatos, that's amazing.
Turns out your father doesn't like us mortals choosing death. Eventually they found me, so now I'm stuck here with my boulder friend. I push old Baldy.
So then you're stuck forever.
Well, that sucks.
You saved those sympathies for someone else, Your Highness. I couldn't.
Oh, that's true. We're gonna have him give us money as always, but we can give Boldy here.
You know, I think I'm growing more accustomed to relating.
Yeah, Boldy, good old Boldy. Where are we working on this dude? He's not an Olympian god. What is he? He's there we go. Wait, is Boldy his actual own character? Oh, please don't tell me Boldy's own. I'll look it up later, but I don't think so. I think it's the same dude. So I need to advance his story eventually. There's a whole bunch of stuff to do with that. There's a lot of stuff I still need to do in the game. So obviously you have your main run right here, but there's so much story, and I think maybe after I kinda get through what I want to in this game. I mean, I don't want to say I've beaten it, because there's actually a lot of story left. There's some epilogue and stuff I got to do with the gods, which I'm not entirely sure what I haven't done yet, because I've talked to a lot of people, given a lot of ambrosia, and done a lot of different heats and stuff, so I kind of need to see actually what I'm missing, because I'm pretty confused on what I'm missing. That's really good actually, wave pounding, because our sword knocks people away, so obviously if we do more damage when we knock people away, that's really good. Alright, I'll try to pick up the pace now. I've been a little slow here in Tartarus, but I'm taking a little slower. Oh shoot, the stupid hard thing. Because I don't have the timed situation on. And we also have extreme conditions, which means the bosses, I think I did twice. So Lerny, the Hydra Snake, which we call him now, he used to be called, I think, just the Bone Hydra. But he's the Bone Hydra. He's going to have a different, well, you'll find out if I make it there, because right now I just took a lot of damage. Definitely take weapon upgrade. Those things are super, super valuable. Hold attack. Yeah, that's really good. So is that one. Oh, I really like Fury Slash. You just kind of hold down the mouse and then you just kind of walk around the edge. Now, our next one. Let me shut up real quick. Ah, there they all are. I'm probably going to lose a life here. I didn't pick up a single HP increasing one. And, not to say that these people are extremely difficult with all three of them, but with not a lot of HP. I mean, fortunately, ow, there it is. We do have the dodge, so once she actually starts shooting a bunch of projectiles at us, we can actually probably wreck her pretty bad. It's just we gotta get to that stage before I hopefully drop, which I'm about probably 2 hits away. And yeah, we're gonna lose 1 life, which it's not great. It's not terrible. We can buy more lives, and if we get lucky in Elysium, I believe it's called, we will actually, yeah, darn it, there it is. I needed just 1 HP increase thing, but I just kept having better options, then yeah, I needed just 1 each. I wouldn't have lost to Death of Defiance. It's all good though, we can always buy one. There's a whole bunch of places that will offer chances to buy, and we might even have it after this, in all honesty. I forget what they're called, but the purple liquid stuff sometimes will offer Death Defiance purchase. Not today, but that's okay. So in this next level, I probably want to hit at least 175 to 200 HP. So I might be taking a lot of secret rooms and money options. I'm not unsatisfied with my weapon and boons already. Oh, that I am unsatisfied with though. Oh, that sucks. I really don't want these. It's 5 HP, but the dark stuff, it's not really good. If I could have changed that, I would have changed it to a... There's some... So I believe that's one of the skills. Ouch. I turned off. And it's... it allows you to re-roll out of 3 options on doors. So it either would have been a key or gems. And the reason why gems are good now is I don't remember when I bought it. But whenever I pick up gems, it actually gives 20 gold. So you figured, heck, I could have gotten 20 gold here rather than just 5 HP. I mean, at the end of the day, it is 5 HP, but it's just... Ah, man, we're not... Not getting a lot of good options. Not good. See, this is when I slightly start to worry, unless this ends, like, super well. Once again, one Death Defiance, not bad, but however, I cannot use one against learning. I mean, technically I could if I find all the replacement ones later in Elysium, but... right now, we really want to try to hold on to as many as possible, because that's not a guaranteed thing. And if I'm missing 2, or even, like, heaven forbid, I just straight out reek, and I'm missing 3, it's going to be a rough day. Other things we can look out for, actually. Hermes, see, Hermes is so good, though. Every time we get options of health, there's something of just equal to better value. And I honestly, depending on what Hermes one I get, like, if I get +2 dashes, that's worth every last drop of health I would have gained, because those extra dashes are going to get me out of Hades' reach. They're going to help me deflect more projectiles. They're just going to help me move around the map quicker, finish quicker. I mean, just the amount of dashes I could possibly get is, quite frankly, disgusting. So you really do got to go with the Hermes. Hermes is probably one of the best gods in the game, in my honest opinion. He's got speed, he's got money, he's got dashes, he's got God fill gauge, he's got I know I said speed, but he's got attack speed and move speed, and also it's just ridiculous. Ah, darn. That's not terrible, but it's only 10%. So we're gonna do that. You can kind of see it. Now we're running like a madman, so that's really cool. It helps us move around a little quicker. Oh boy. Oh man, they just keep doing it to me. They just keep doing it. We're gonna ignore... Oh gosh. Ah, darn it. No. Okay. Wow. Okay, stop. There we go. Wow, that was embarrassing. Just kept running right into lava. But here we are, I guess. Always gotta take the time to fish. Gotta get me a fish. There we go. Crustacean. Hopefully there's Athena. Artemis isn't bad. That's very good. Pressure points is amazing. And we're just going to keep buffing up our main right click for the sole fact that that boon that knocks opponents away does damage. So the more damage we can do to our opponent already, and then on top of that we can just do more right click damage, that's amazing. So this does happen. Sometimes you have very low HP. Hopefully we get a couple more Hermes before this is over. Maybe about 2 more tries at Hermes to try to see if we can't get... And you know what? Actually, I had a dice reroll, I think. I'll have to double check that. I think this little die down there in the bottom right allows... I think that's the one that allows you to reroll gods and item boons, I think. I'll have to double check. It's been a little bit, honestly, since I played Hades. But I'll have to do that for the next Hermes one if it's not the dash or attack speed. Attack speed's really good. Oh, I just knocked him right out of the map there on the right hand side. Holy crap. Because attack speed's phenomenal. I mean, that just... If I could attack 20%... Oh, I wanted to give him a gift, darn it. I still need to get Ares up. He's like one of the... That's not bad. That's like playing super long game. That's planning for like literally taking care of Hades, and I'm just going to do that because most likely with all this heat and lower HP I'm going to end up with, I'm probably going to die at least once, and 22% more damage to help me get through Hades when I'm lower on life cannot be underestimated, so I think we're going to have to take that. And that's why deflection's so good. You can just literally run into these people's shots. There's a boss room, well, a mini boss room. It's not a big boss room, where there's a whole bunch of these people with like all armored up, and if you have this dodge thing, you just literally dodge back and forth, and you annihilate them. So definitely something I'll be looking forward to. There's 2 mini bosses here. One is a stone thing. Yeah, see, we're gonna finally hit up here. We should be able to get a god and also a HP increase, which is good. I'll get us to what, 150? Yeah, 150. Oh wait, did I not buy the last one? Oh no. Oh, we're already at the Hydra. Holy crap. Oh, and I don't got enough money for... I don't trust just 84 HP with myself. I really thought... What the heck? I thought I bought HP. Oh no, it was... Never mind, now I know it wasn't. Wow, I've only picked up 1 health thing. Yeah, so this is why it sucks, not having a lot of HP. I'm going to be in the fire, well, the magma a lot. So not having a lot of area to stand... And trying to fight Lerny here is going to be a little difficult. Now, fortunately, Lerny is probably, yeah, I don't know. He's pretty close to being as easy as Megzara and the Furies at moments. But I will admit, this does add a little pressure, especially with a sword, because obviously I'm going to have to wait for them to come on there, and then the platform starts getting reduced. So, you know, it's definitely no walk in the park. It's going to be a little bit of an HP loss. Especially since I have no god. Gods really help here. Often you can just like absolutely one-shot the crap out of Lerny once you get to his final stage. But as of right now, we're gonna have to just take him out with a sword. I haven't picked up a good one. Since Poseidon is in the pool, I would prefer to probably pick up his god call. I think being impervious and sliding around like a surfboard bro is really good. Does a lot of damage. You're going to see me just really mashing the spacebar here just to send these purple waves you'll see occasionally being thrown at me back at these guys. If I can work on one right there, send it back. As you can see, I'm working through that armor while also handling others. Trying my best not to stand in magma. Like, absolutely trying my best. Not necessarily going extremely well, but it's my best right now. Because obviously the Bone Hydra itself will drop it, and then the environment, it's a tough fight. It's just a tough fight. And now Lerny's going to fly around, which is actually kind of helpful because he's not sitting in the main lava, and we get out here without only 100 points of damage, which, yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, see, that's why I took the food, because I think I would have used one death defiance there. And that's a no-go. We can't do that. Yeah, oh wow, I definitely would have died. I took a whole 100 HP there and had like 80 walking in, so... Oh boy, rough days. When we can do it, I don't have enough. It's not... Oops. No, I want to keep my keepsake on. It's really not worth selling something for... Actually... It's just a death define. I'm going to say that it's only one. But I think I am going to buy... that because I don't have a lot of HP. I want to get through these next rooms a lot quicker, so we are going to try that. Foreseeable issues, I think my damage is okay. I think I have a lot of ways to weaken opponents and slash them down. I just can't obviously go to toe to toe with them, which is going to eventually get me literally killed. Oh man, I have to keep picking HP even if it is just 5 at a time, because at this rate, you know, if I do a couple of 5s in a row, you know, I can at least get 25 HP, which technically works as a heart. It's not great, but we have to take what the game gives us. I am not going to do that dark portal for the sole reason that it's going to take away my HP and make this area harder, and trust me, this area, depending on which rooms you get and which gods I get, it's already friggin' hard enough. I don't need to... Oh, stop doing that to me. Damage in this game, so a good defense in this game is definitely also a great offense. So killing enemies much quicker will also save me a crap ton of HP. So usually if I have the option between an impeccable amount of DPS, which this weapon could, it could also be some of the sword's worst ones, which I'll just cry, because depending on the, honestly, depending on the sword upgrade, it may have been better to get 25 HP. Now I think I can re-roll once, maybe. We'll have to see. So, oh man, ugh. Where are you? Ooh, that was not a bad room. Special hits wider attack. Okay, the armor one. These are both actually pretty good. This will help me get through Elysium, and this will obviously help me just shatter Hades. Armor's really annoying. Now, like I said, that'll help me. But I'm really worried about the end game. Ugh. 200% damage is huge. I mean, if I weaken someone and then start slashing them up, that's just massive. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pick the armor one, and my rationale for that is because I need to get through this area a lot better. Oh, man. Okay, that's... alright. Okay. That's actually pretty good. We'll take that. I want to get Ares for 2 reasons. I just want to get some of his stuff, and also I don't, no, better tell myself, do not click the button quickly. Now see, you're going to see me just shred through the armor of this thing, which is impeccable, which is why I was kind of going through that, because look, armor in this game is a nightmare to get through. It really is. Armor is just, I mean, well, it's armor, you know, it keeps you alive, keeps the enemy alive. Give it, yes, there we go. I need to get this guy some of this stuff. I think that's the last one he needs. Let me check. Yes, finally. Alright. Holy crap, that took way too long. For some reason, every time I pick Ares, I thought he was already done, and I never really bothered. The Doom's good, but that more damage cast, all that junk, super good. Super excited about Hermes here. Once again, HP, yes, it is absolutely an issue. I will try to remedy that. If I enter the final boss of Hades with like 200 HP, I better have all 3 of my Death Defiances and DPS out the wazoo, because if I don't, oh boy, I don't know what to say. I'm probably just going to get absolutely shredded. And I mean, like I said, I need all 3 Death Defiances. And if I don't get the event to get one back, that means I'm going to have to buy one, which is 200 gold, which is either more HP, or HP and a God Boon, or HP and then healing HP. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff with 200 gold. So if I don't want to give up 200 gold for that. I also don't want to lose another life here. In hindsight, it wouldn't matter if I got the one event. I could just die and get more HP now, but you never know. So we have to do our best to keep as much HP as possible, because we never know which rooms we're going to get, at which times we're going to get those rooms as well. I also need a God call eventually.
In the name of Hades.
Like I said, preferably. There we go. Perfect. Poseidon would be perfect. We'll take that one, drop some HP. We need to keep collecting gods. Oh no, there was money in the bottom left corner of that screen. Darn it. Yeah, I'm rushing. Yeah, 15 gold, man. Doesn't sound like a crap ton, but I tell you what, you know, every little 15 gold in every room you miss, it adds up by the end. You can't underestimate that. So that's a classic me error though, moving too quick for my own good. Because if I'm 15 gold short somewhere, it's going to come all back down to that one urn. And we don't want to do that. Not a bad room, not a bad room. We'll take that. You're weak also has 50% chance to charm foes. That is... yeah, we'll take that. Buggers. That is probably what's his face, the Minotaur dude. And do I want to fight him? Not really. It's not HP and it's just gems. If there was like a God Boon or I don't know. It's just, it wasn't really worth me. I would probably 95%, 98% would have used the Death Defiance in there. I mean, that would have been like 2 whacks by him. If I would have had Poseidon Call, I would have felt slightly better, but... oh, and I also have that health drop thing on. Oh yeah, this is the right call. I need to be in here killing multiple enemies for health drop. Would have been a waste of one of those things I bought. So definitely the room to do. Sadly, some of my best options have always been like at the same time, and we can't get both at the same time. So I wish they would have spread out some of this love. But that is Hades. That is part of the RNG. That is the part of the adapting, which makes this game fun. So gotta think on the fly. I just don't want to get those spears. Gosh, he was just hanging out there. I hate when the computer does that. Especially when I'm low on HP. If I had like, I don't know, 100 more HP, I wouldn't care. But every 10, 13 damage is literally at this point a third of my remaining HP. There we go. Get to 170. If I can hit up a secret room, get to 195. That's not bad. If I have 195 at Astraeus and Artorias? The Astraeus, I'm forgetting right now. Ooh, thank goodness I dodged into that. Yeah. Where's the Theseus and Astraeus? I'm forgetting right now. But, yeah. If I don't die there and have about 200 HP, it should be enough. I will... yeah, it's tough. It's just tough. There's a lot of things I gotta go right. I don't think I have that many rooms left either. I don't think I'm gonna get my death. Jesus, I keep saying death. Death Defiance back now. It's probably the next room I gotta fight him, right? Yep, right there. Oh boy. Oh no, I should have checked what that was. What am I doing to myself? And it doesn't increase, yes, it doesn't increase HP either. Oh boy. I don't want to say this is probably all she wrote, guys, but this might have been all she wrote today. I'm just gonna try my best. And this is where the backstabbing 200% would have been huge. I could have melted. So what I can do actually is call him Skelly. Kind of forgot about Skelly. Should have also used him for Lerny, to be honest. And the reason why not having a god is huge here. Theseus gets wrecked if you have any god that does damage in his second half of his life, because what he'll do is just stand there like a moron and then just eat your whole god ult. Artemis and Aphrodite actually have probably some of the best single shot capacity call-ins for Theseus. And what I'll usually do, and I don't know why I'm splitting damage right now. Oh, I kind of do, because you can hit Skelly yourself, and I really wasn't interested in hitting Skelly a whole crap ton, because I wanted the Minotaur. What are you calling in? You're calling in Dionysus. God of Wine. And see, I'm even wrecking him pretty bad here, but really, in all reality, I wanted him to be dead. Now he's calling it again, but he doesn't have the shield up. I mean, he has a shield up, that's the issue. I'm trying my best not to die here. Oh, I do have those. Okay, let me use. Here, do it. There we go. Deflected it back at him. 2 HP. Don't die, don't die. Oh, nope. Dionysus got me. Shoot. Alright, I'm still not in full panic mode, and here's why. I can buy a Death Defiance, and also, if I get lucky, there will be an opportunity to get a Athena that will also replenish 1 Death Defiance. So between those two, I can actually still max out. It's not likely, but there's a possibility. And I will take any possibility at this moment of pursuing more. 10%, 20% move speed. Alright. Yeah, so 200 HP. The Death Defiance definitely sucked. I was so close. If I would have had a god, that probably would have saved me. But alas, we don't. Now we're kind of dependent to RNG gods. I mean, 1 Death Defiance is still possible. Alright, I'm going to have to hope Athena's over here where I'm thoroughly screwed. Yes, perfect. Okay, let's hope for 1 use back. That would be the best situation, getting 1 back. That, or what else does she offer? That would be amazing. No, it's pretty much the Defiance. I am getting poisoned, but there we go. So I was trying to finish that just quick enough so we don't have to deal with the poison. Once all enemies are dead, you are no longer poisoned. So once I get to about once I calculate that the enemy will last shorter than me running to the cure, that's when we just kind of go with it. Because if I get poisoned again, then the cure's not available, and I'm in this awkward situation where, you know what, I probably lost more HP running around like a moron, rather than just focus firing. So sometimes you'll see me tick out poison-wise a little bit. And I don't always time it. Sometimes the enemy has way more HP than I thought, where I get hit, and then, yeah. You know, all the good stuff that can happen in this game just kind of happens. This room is probably one of my least... actually, no, this is probably... Okay, I changed my mind. This is probably my preferred room to take fights. The reason for that is there's one room... Actually, it would have been okay this time. If I don't have a deflect... There is a room that fires these 2 buzzsaws constantly in the middle of the room. It's good for killing enemies, but it's also very good for slowly chipping you down 20 HP at the time. So if you don't have a way to send those back and do more damage, not exactly your best friend. But in this scenario, I probably would have felt okay about it. Not great, it's still not one of my better rooms, but this room, you have a lot of traps. I say you can just kind of activate it. Sit there, just kind of poke around the edges, come up here, make sure you're always near a, what I also really like about this room is the fact there's 2 places to heal your HP if you get poisoned. Not all rooms can say that. I don't want to re-roll based on Athena's aid. I know I wanted one back, however, there's still time to buy one, so what I'm actually going to do is you're not going to see me buff up at all. I'm going to save this money. We're going to hope that we find a purple well, whatever they're called, and I will actually do more rooms, even though if I find a thing on this room, because I don't mind risking a little bit of max HP to potentially get another life, because we'll kind of have to see how well I can do the rooms. Also, the more money I get, the more chance of other stuff. So it's not always bad doing more rooms. If there's another, I'll have to check what the other god was. I think there's 2 gods. If the other god's pretty good, I might just do that god as well. More gods are better, and if they're not expensive, so I don't have to pay for them, they're free, I will have to pay for in terms of... this is the room. Okay, yeah, this room is hot garbage. Hot, hot, hot garbage. Yeah, I despise this room. Despise. Alright. There might be a weird pause / pickup back up in this video. I believe actually I have to go. I mismanaged my time in real life, ironically. So if there is a weird redo or skip of this room, that is why. Yeah, like I said, I kind of mismanaged my real life time. Now, what's the good thing is I'm finished with this room, and I should spawn right back here. So let me just double check right now. There might be a skip in the video, and we'll resume this whenever I get back. Hello, everyone. I know I just did that, but I am back from my distraction, and we are here to finish this up. So let me just kind of get familiar for where the heck I was at before we left here. I believe we have, yep, 1 death defiance. Oh, wait, oh, almost left the room. Please, please, please. Ah, that's a shame. Wait, I can re-roll. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Darn it. Okay. Okay. That's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, so that's gonna be a little bit of a sticking point right there. I was really hoping with 2 of those we would be able to get it 1 chance. However, it looks like we're gonna not have to be perfect, but 225 HP with 1 life. It'll be tight, don't get me wrong. It's gonna be not what I want to do. Do have 500 gold though. I do have... Oh, I could buy Hermes, or I could buy 2. Oof. I'm gonna pick Poseidon's here, because usually I say rupture damage. Yep, rupture damage. That's actually the really big thing. So let's see if we are going to have enough damage to get through Hades here. It's gonna be tough. There's no question about it. It's gonna be... Oh, man. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna have to wait for my god meter a lot.
Remember, I can always get here much, much faster than you.
This is true. Hades literally stands over the edge of the water waiting for me every attempt, pretty much. Oh, no, not enough. I was really hoping I'd have an extra dash by now. Yeah, how much that would have been super helpful. So pretty much the only thing I need to do is dodge Hades' spin attacks. Because those are really... right, yeah. Just said I needed to dodge it, and then I didn't. But the problem is, he just got the wind-up on them is so freaking big that it's very tough to dodge. Now, the good news is, I also have a pretty big god meter. But I'm already... oh, dang it. I'm trying to time Poseidon's, Oh, that's right. What am I doing? I have, Athena. I need to remember that. Darn it. It's late on again. Yeah, this is probably not good. Gee, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Oh, I thought he was gonna do it. Shoot. Yeah. Alright. So, problems with this run is I didn't get a chance to buy more. And the HP, 220, is truly too low. I needed about an extra 50. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this was terrible. Because he has a second form. And honestly, his second form is actually easier. It really is. But I had such a bad go at it. Yeah, this was embarrassing. Yeah. Oh, just in time. Let me see if I can get him down to... Oh no, he got me. Thought I could at least get him one life. Yeah, so I needed more HP and another defiance. I could have done that, but not being able to get a defiance back screwed me over. Not to say I didn't try, but it just... I had the damage, just not the HP. Always a delicate balance we gotta play with. Thank you for watching.